People say, well, that's a really bold claim, isn't it? But actually, I think I can back it up. I'm standing up here in front of the FT1 concept. And we're going to talk a little bit about this. I'm going to hand out 2 prizes. In terms of prizes, guys, by the way, you're going to get a lot of prizes. But this prize is pretty cool because the theme is the future. So what we did is we made little FT1 cars, but they were made with 3D printers. So 20 minutes ago it didn't exist, and now it's in my hand. Okay, so let's think about that concept right now. So we're looking at something here. A lot of times, I've been going to auto shows for years. I've been working in this capacity with Toyota since 2008. And a lot of times you'll see concept cars, and concept cars, well, they look like spaceships, or they look like something that's crazy. This looks like the ultimate sports car. And remember that word ultimate, okay? FT1. FT stands for Future Toyota, and 1 meaning ultimate. So it's actually pretty cool. Now what's great about this, obviously, I'm going to go over some of the features of it here, but let's remember, folks, this is a concept, but the sports car in its purest form is the precision of driving. So when we take a look at this, look at the lines, first and foremost, especially right here. You've got the sort of hammerhead front, and the air is not only going to surf the car, air surfs every car. Aerodynamics is a huge thing because we're talking about fuel economy and we're also talking about performance. But not only does it surf the car, it can go through the vehicle as well. As you can see, you've got air coming through here and coming through here to cool the back brakes. Of course, it's got a gorgeous wide stance because it's not just supposed to handle well on the track. It is supposed to dominate on the track. Now the FT1 is amazing. As you can see too, as you take a look at the interior, and folks, I would love it if you could all come up here and sit in the car. Unfortunately, they won't even let me do that. But what's great about it is the padding on the inside of the seat. They gave you all the padding that you'll need when you touch the car, and everything else is for performance. Of course, you got a gorgeous heads-up display. As you can see here in the front, folks, this is a front-engine, rear-wheel drive sports car for Toyota. This premiered at the Detroit International Auto Show last year, and we're so happy to have it here in Los Angeles.
Oh, yeah,
as you can see, we have the LED headlamps and the LED DRLs, which are pretty fantastic. But overall, this is what we're talking about, the future of Toyota, because you're already starting to see some of these lines, some of this look, in some of the vehicles that we have. So when we talk about the future, the easiest way to talk about the future is to talk about the past, is that right? So let's talk about 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I had a cell phone, but all it did was make phone calls. Okay, now I'm seeing a lot of devices here. You guys can film, you can do all kinds of stuff on that. 10 years ago, that didn't exist. Now 10 years ago, the best-selling car in America was the Camry. So 10 years later, today, the best-selling car in America is the Camry. But the Camry's evolved, it's changed, it's got some beautiful lines, just like the